I'm sorry, but I promise you one thing. A lot of good will come out of this. You never see a team play harder than we will the rest of this season. God bless.
This speech itself ended up being kind of a prophecy of what happened the rest of the season.
It was 10 years ago when Tim Tebow and the Florida Gators entered the 2008 season with the highest of expectations.
Coming off a 2007 year where Tim won the Heisman, great defense, great offense, it seemed like we were destined to be the first team in Florida history to go undefeated.
We knew if we played well, we could beat anybody in the country.
We are live from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium at Florida Field, where today the 4th-ranked Florida Gators meet the unranked Ole Miss Rebels.
We knew we were better than them. We had the better team, better matchup, better situation. We thought we had that game.
We thought we could walk into the swamp and dominate.
Ole Miss had other ideas, and Florida floundered.
The Gators are on the ropes today. Snap to set down, the kick has been blocked. Wow.
Driving for a game-winning field goal with 40 seconds left, it was 4th and 1.
We think, no problem. We live in 4th and 1. This is what we train for. This is what we bleed for.
Tebow trying to run. He's surging forward. I don't think he got it.
I got blown up. It was shocking, and it was devastating.
The Ole Miss Rebels have upset the Gators here in the swamp today, 31 and Florida 30.
Right before I opened the doors to walk in to see the media, my mom and dad walked in the room.
He hugged us, and we hugged him and tried to encourage him, and he doesn't take losing like it's okay.
To the fans and everybody in Gator Nation,
After answering reporters' questions, Tebow suddenly paused.
you know what?
He grabbed the podium, took a deep breath, and I'm going, okay, here we go.
I wanted to apologize because I feel like apologies are needed when you feel like you did something wrong. And I felt like I did something wrong.
I'm sorry. Extremely sorry. You know, we were hoping for an undefeated season. That was my goal, something Florida's never done here. But I promise you one thing, a lot of good will come out of this. You have never seen any player in the entire country play as hard as I will play the rest of the season, and you never see someone push the rest of the team as hard as I will push everybody the rest of the season, and you never see a team play harder than we will the rest of this season. God bless.
It was barely 30 seconds long, but by the next day, nearly every teammate had seen and heard and felt the words.
I watched that clip 5 or 6 times that night, couldn't sleep. Next morning I woke up, walked straight into Coach Meyer's office and said, whatever you need from me, I want to make sure that I do for this team.
24 hours later, we had the most intense practice we have ever had. And we knew at the end of that practice, if we played this way for the rest of the year, we were going to be champions.
The Gators won their final 8 regular season games by a combined 317 points. They beat Oklahoma to win the national championship.
Here's Tebow, jump pass, throw it to the end zone, and a touchdown! David Nelson scored! The Florida Gators have won another BCS national championship.
For those of us who were part of that team, we know that that national championship would not have happened if that speech would not have been made.
Just 2 months after, Tebow's words were memorialized forever on a plaque outside the stadium. 10 years later, the words still echo.